it does. If you're living in Southtown, that's possible.
If you're living in Southtown.
Hi, Lucas. Thank you for the super. That's a super chat. It says super chat down there. That's crazy.
Super chat, because we are live on YouTube right now, as well as Twitch at the same time. So you get double the experience, or you can choose whichever platform you prefer. But we are going to be live on Twitch and YouTube going forward through the TNS YouTube and the TNS Twitch.
Yeah, I get into this one. Pretty slow start from both players. Just trying to find that big start without trying to go too aggressive here. And there it is right there with the hot beat.
Oh my god. Just the raw EXDP. I was so ready. Nice overhead. Could be enough to kill. Yep. With the OTG.
Yeah, this character, I mean, the big nerf obviously being like 2D being slower, but like for the most part, a lot of his buttons still kind of work in the same way.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Nice, the JD, but too high to get a full confirm. The Geese is going in.
Nice. Woo! Idiots. Ugh. Overhead's working out again. Just standing in place. What this character can do, just really strong normals, can control that space very well.
No super cancel to finish the round though. We're saving that bar. See if it comes back to bite them. Jump over the 2D. Wow, that was an insane interaction.
Yeah, that's one of the. It does have a lot of range, Yashiro's 2D, but obviously it has a lot of recovery as well, considering that it's got a lot of parts to it.
Ready? Go!
Double Repuken.
Another EXDP. It's not something that Angel has to consider too much yet. It's one of those things where you can kind of like keep your aggression going, so as long as it's the EXDPs aren't losing you the games.
Oh, we're zoning. Iori zoning. Patented.
Woo! Went for it again. Yeah, we're gonna cash out on this one.
Oh no. Same side though. Yes. Just rips an EXDP. Should be enough to kill on the side of Anjo. There it is.
Yeah, keep it simple. Very nice.
This competitor is too
I really do think the character's still good.
Winner!
When he went for a bracket then. With this character. When are you doing it, huh? Huh?
Me? I've always liked Geese.
Huh?
You
gonna enter
my problem, you know what my problem is, that I have to play characters that have low play rate, so then I can gimmick them with stuff.
Sure.
Although Hanako's not as low play rate as she used to be.
True. Character's awesome.
Character's really good though. It's tough out here, man. 15's got such a good roster. Like, it's hard to pick a team of 3.
Yeah, I mean that's why some of the top players run like 6 or 7 different characters. You never know what you're feeling. Kula especially.
Yeah. I'm on the Kula train right now, actually, myself. Like since the patch, I've been Kula's been on the rotation as well. She feels really good. So switching out to the Yashiro up on point, Benimaru going second. We've seen the Benny kind of go second and third more after a lot of the nerfs to routing into EX Raijinkin. So a lot of people just tend to make their lives easier by spending the whole super instead. Oh, gets a big jump in.
Side switch, yeah. Guess we're game. Throw doesn't kill, but okay. That doesn't have any invuln. Yep, that chipped.
Yeah.
Early lead.
Gonna recover most of the life back going into the Benimaru, who should have a little bit more ability to control the space in front of him with a bar and bar D.
Nice.
Cross under.
Oh, but no full confirm. We don't need those. What's these? Ooh, way early
no.
KCD.
Yeah. The 2B was nice, but we need to convert that into a combo.
Oh no! I thought there was gonna be a run DP. In my bones, I felt it. Spend, kill.
Yep.
Nice. Optimal confirm.
Spend to make sure we get some life back. Going to this final round with Iori, 2 bars. Generally all you need to get rid of your opponent as Iori. Makes him a pretty good anchor.
Wow, I don't know if that was a punish or...
I don't think so, no. Yeah, usually characters have punishes for Iori 2D. They just sometimes are unconventional.
Okay. I'll block again on the EXDP. Oh, whiff.
Oh, a little bit too far for the corner combo.
Oh, okay, but that was the auto combo.
Let it rip.
The mind control DP. From full screen, you're never gonna expect it. The 2D to go under, but it might not matter. Gonna spend another bar here. Enough to kill? Yes.
That'll be Angel taking it 2-0 over base.
This competitor is too strong. Can anyone stop them?
Good stuff. Good stuff. That was a double pilot when you could just play someone like Benny or someone like Shun'Ei or someone like K-Dash.
Ooh, Luong on point. I definitely thought about this way more. She definitely can operate in this spot now after the buffs she got in the latest patch.
The whip on point is very interesting though.
That is
Typically,
also true.
you don't see this character without at least 1 or 2 bars.
She kind of needs it, but I guess if you're gonna play more around these normals.
Okay, I like that.
That
routing was sick.
damage.
Restand. Yeah, I haven't seen the corner routing with the juggle with the air normal in a while. Completely forgot you even had that route because every other whip I've seen does not do that. But Peggy holding it out. Wow, great hit confirm. Spend the bar. Yep, hard knockdown. Corner.
Oh my god, I can't believe that dodged all of close C. Oh, in place wheel kick. Oh, a little bit too far for the Genki. And gets another wheel kick to close it out. Well done.
This song goes hard. Hold on, what is this?
Round 2.
Oh,
This sounds familiar.
this sounds like a xylophone. Hold on. We're going crazy.
Relax. Relax about the xylophone.
Nah, bro, I'm here for the xylophone. Quick, someone Shazam this. Song ID.
Oh, cross up J. Gonna carry towards the corner here. Gonna add the EX Rin as well. Woo, nice routing.
Not the Glockenspiel. Oh, the roll forward.
Stay same side that time.
Kill. Oh, that was
Could've.
counter hit. You could have pressed any button. Oh, nice. Throw out of the overhead. Guess for game. Nice roll out of the cross up.
Yeah, if anything, you're making this last a little bit longer. Yeah, so unfortunately loses the Luong at the last second, but dropped it under the 30-second mark, so went from gaining 250 health back to 150. That itself, pretty big win. Not much for Rio to deal with.
Is this a Team South America team?
Yes. This is a 14 song.
Player 1 has victory in their sights.
I don't know that for sure. I'm literally just using the feel of my nostalgia to figure that out.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It does sound like it, but I don't even know. Nice. Oh, gets the far D into the quick max. A whole lot of damage. How much are we willing to spend? 2? No, just 1.
Safe jump.
Nice. Guess for game. Oh. You see that frame kill 2D?
See that confirm into super. 2 really strong confirms from Peggy. Close out the Rio in a pretty necessary and quick fashion as we get into the last character. But that's 4.5 bars for the Chuckster.
Nice. This footsies. This is like
This
some
is
of the two strongest characters in the game. One who will actually just set play you with one hit, and the other who will set play you with one hit.
Oh. That might have actually been a safe status trade, considering how far it was. Oh.
Not enough to kill. Overhead here is kind of scary. Nice rollout. Far D does connect. All right, we're out of jail. We're out of jail. We got one chance. Do not miss a chance. Okay.
Yeah, it's so hard not to take chipper trades versus Chizuru, though.
And the winner of that fierce fight.
Yeah, I mean, playing neutral against her is one of the hardest things to learn to fight against, because it seems like when she's throwing out the clones that there's no end to them and you can't really find a way forward.
Yeah, generally speaking, you don't want to let Chizuru have the ability to just kind of toss out clones for the rest of her life. Want to kind of get a life lead on her and force her to sort of overextend. Otherwise, her normals are really strong defensively. No switches for Peggy though, or Thrashboy, I should say.
They believe in the process. Like that jump back JD, no combo though.
See, Luong gave Thrashboy a pretty healthy lead in that first game. Let's see if that.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's going to happen the second time around as we get that and clean it up, but with a healthy whip, going to be full life going into the second round.
Doesn't even need to spend the 1 bar, only needed to spend half bar, so that's a great lead right now. Not spending too much meter, so you're not far behind. That was a DP.
As you mentioned before, Cookie, you know, character like Whip really wants to operate with at least an EX, maybe even 1 bar for the most part. So having this extra going into your opponent's second character is very nice.
We're out. We're not out.
Yeah, Thrashboy's definitely holding on to the meter though. If they get that hit, usually you'll see. Well, never mind.
That was freaky.
Yeah, looking for the shadow trade from downtown on Whip's extended hurt boxes.
I like Peggy just chilling out here though. They don't have the life lead, but they're not forcing their way in. They have a lot of time to play with here. The cross up almost worked, but the jump from Thrashboy gets them out. What the hell were they buffering? All right, now they're almost there. First C connect. Oh. Oh, nice! Oh my god, even a better response from Thrashboy. Not enough to kill though. Scary stuff, nice DP, we're out. Oh my god, gets over the DP, no way!
Is this fight already over?
Oh no! That was sick. That was like a double Uno reverse card. That was awesome. One more character for Peggy to go through, but it is a character that has made quite a few comebacks on the stream.
Nice, I like this routing. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's a very neat reset setup.
Oh my god, same side. Is this enough to kill? Is this enough to kill? Yes, it is! The whip OCV from Peggy! Whoa!
Damn, from point whip, huh? Like, poke at you character. The 6A cancel change was like, in and of itself, like a crazy change. However, if you're willing to play like that on an anchor, then I think what you're doing here is making all that annoyance extremely valuable. So let's see how it goes.
Nice, gets the JD cross up. That hits so deep.
We should say also, by the way, that RINO's running Ash on point.
Listen, stun.
I really do think that Ash point isn't bad anymore after all of the buffs that he's gotten. Is almost literally every single buff that Ash has gotten over the course of KO15 has been a point or mid buff. It can't be bad.
Okay.
That was a literal single hit.
Yeah,
Shine
that was 100 damage super. That went hard. That's the mind games right there. Oh my god, again, the setup into the JD cross-up, and immediately, we're going. We're coming in green, Nickelodeon slime, we're going. We messed it up.
It's okay. It's not as big of a deal. It's point Ash can mess up.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually surprised that hit. Yeah.
All right, let me see it.
Ready? Go!
Wow. Great response.
Yeah, that is the one way to go over projectiles, the EX version of that.
You get a little bit closer slide will also be a pretty good option, but maybe it's kind of difficult to get through it when you're going through all the projectiles and trying to read whether or RINO's gonna jump on you.
Nice. We're going. We're not. We're stopped. And we might be dead. Oh, no. I'm actually surprised we didn't see the Sans Colette there.
He might have not had charge, and then he was just like, I'm not gonna bother.
Oh, that should be enough to kill, though. Yeah, gets the quick max off of that confirm. The game lagged for a second. He punched him right in the router. EX Genie.
This competitor is too strong. Can anyone stop them? Winner!
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. Ash on point doesn't do a ton of damage, obviously, until you get meter for supers, but everything else is building towards that. The character doesn't necessarily spend EXs on anything other than utility outside of that, so not a bad meter building character, but you definitely have to play Ash entirely different if you're playing on point.
Nice. We're stuck here, though. We're not getting out. We're done for.
Yeah, RINO just trying his best to smother Shun'Ei before he gets started.
Oh, nice! The EX blue hand.
Ooh.
What is happening? What is going on?
Zoning!
What is going on?
Oh, that was really high. Yeah, good response as well.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Going into the rock. Not gonna go into it just yet. There's a chance. Nope, I'm just gonna spend on the EX here.
There's a chance. Oh, we're out.
That might have actually been light flash, and then RINO thought that would build enough meter for 2 bars, because it was very close.
And then that Putin punish? Yeah. Oh, doesn't decide to spend anymore. Oh. JD him right in the or JA him right in the router. The DP out, not gonna work out. That was interesting.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Oh, no, the 2C round start doesn't work. We're cooked. We're not cooked. What is going on? He still has 3 bars. DCD over. We're safe. The roll forward. We're free. Uh-oh, the JCD in. Guess for game right here for Javi. Bro.
Part of the thing on this CD counter is that they get popped up a little higher.
Nice.
So.
We're in. We're in. We're out. We're up and we're down.
There it is.
No, no combo.
Never mind.
Just keep throwing fireballs right in front of him. Whoa, that was footsies. He mind controlled them. Steve stands CD into the 2C confirm off of the restand with the fireball.
This competitor is too strong. Can anyone stop them? Winner!
Ash Cinema. 500K. There's I put in Shun'Ei on the team. Like,
True.
I don't think there's anything more stressful than you having to guess for your freaking life.
Bro, I'm
against
so
this character.
excited to potentially watch Dark Angel just like mix people with Shun'Ei. It might be my favorite thing ever.
Oh god, it's my favorite thing ever when it's not happening to me.
Bro! Listen, that's how I feel every time I have to commentate a Hotaru. I'm just glad it's not me.
No, Hotaru's done nothing wrong. Don't be mean.
What are we talking about? You know what Shun'Ei's done wrong? Apparently his outfit, according to the internet.
Yeah, the kids don't like the outfit very much.
They don't like the one raised pant leg. They don't mess
This
with
used
it.
to be cool, y'all. We used to think this was cool.
Nice, gets a hard knockdown off of that. We are mashing buttons!
Oh,
Nice throw.
Get the
Guess
throw.
for game.
wow.
He was scared of the wake up DP because he did it like 8 times before. We're still in it though. Chip is of real potential. Mash 2A on the redash.
Here's the first round.
Very nice. It's also VK. VK lets the DPs rip,
Ready? Go!
so you can expect it here and there. Oi, very nice. Sweet, making a read off of that
Oh my
previous
god.
situation from the end of the round. Oi.
Usage of the armor on the EX minute spike was so smart. Gets the restand, reset, close C. Great stuff.
Now or never. Ready?
Oh, I didn't recognize that Isla was second actually. Playing the Yashiro on anchor, very nice. Boom boom.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of these characters.
Oh, they
mean,
go
I think-
anywhere.
That's what I was thinking. Like, they go really anywhere. Nice close C, immediate cancel into the 4B. That's a lot of damage. How much are we willing to spend? I think we're supering here. Oh, no, we're not! We're dying!
Oh, probably should have, to be honest. Whoa. Oh no, did we let the Isla start? Oh god. Woo! Going for the light. A little bit faster than the heavy version of Crowbite, making sure you can get that crosscut DP, and VK will take that one.
Alright, the Yashiro stands between you and Destiny. Not the goddamn yellow Yashiro again. We gotta have another color.
What do you hate? Why do you hate Banana Yashiro?
RINO is mind controlling the Mexican player base. How much are we willing to spend? 1 bar. Sample approval should be enough to kill. Oh no, he's not! Chip! Oh!
Wow.
We're there.
That checks roll, huh? That's sick.
Go home!
Well, I guess it's like super fast recovery, right? Because
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if it's distance based, how further,
it does
like,
home to
distance
some
from you.
degree.
Yeah.
It does home to some degree, but I didn't know that doing it on an Oki situation like that gave you time to check roll. That was very cool.
Okay. I mean, anchor characters, but Kyo does have 4.5 bars, which means you're 2 touches away. This is the start.
There's a route here. No, it doesn't want to spend it. Okay.
Not
Maybe
not
not
off of
off
2A.
that start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not off of
maybe.
2A. No way. Oh, it would have been off of that starter though, but uh-oh.
Oh, dude, that's just letting the quick time. No! Oh, you want
Is that
the rest
auto
of the
combo?
quick? Yeah, that
Oh!
was.
He did like 5, I saw the 5A, I was like, was that auto combo? He tried it again! It didn't work again! Bro, they are pressing buttons!
Picnic. Oh my god, the command grab didn't hit.
Nice block on the cross up. The guard crush is
bar.
potentially real. Nice
What
throw!
a throw!
Oh my god. They were swinging.
Oh, but they were such panic. They were both looking for anything that calmed the game down by getting a singular hit, and nobody could confirm anything. That was crazy. Oh god. Anybody's game on that one though. Like
That really was.
The VK throw was so clutch because otherwise he gets set up for a real guard crush situation.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Oh my god.
The full screen run up to try to get the close C is crazy work. Ronaldo
Oh,
had no
good.
fear.
Oh no. Help.
Whoa. There's no way he was ready to cross-cut that, right?
You think
Like-
that Rock's DP just hits enough on both sides for that to happen?
Well, it was just like, I mean, he turned around, but I feel like he had already inputted it on one side and like it auto-corrected at the right time, but I don't even know. I feel like, how are you on that level to be able to cross-cut that? Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. It does have a hitbox on the other side. So maybe it just does that.
Rock just does that?
I don't know, man. Look at him.
I'm looking.
How many patches have been now? This character's been on the upper echelon. This character's never been bad in this game. Because he has the jump CD, he can't be bad.
That's true.
Oh,
That's like some of the best and easiest like confirms in the game.
Yes. Ronaldo trying to close this out, trying to get as much life back as he can. Yeah, use the super.
Nice, he had to spend both bars to get the kill because that scaled really harshly.
Yeah, it's totally worth it though. He needs health more than anything right now, so he's gonna get the 250 back.
Ready? Go!
At this point, you can slow it down if you want. Play for your meter.
Nice, the JD over. Okay, we're not done though. The DP is really scary though. I'd be scared. I was even scared of that. That's like he's like a bullet.
Player one has victory in
EX minute spike jump scare. It truly is, man. It truly is.
Ready?
It feels like it goes across the screen in a fraction of a second.
Kinda does. And it's got armor on it. Pretty dope.
It's pretty good. Ooh.
Oh. We have no meter now anymore though, so we're down 4 bars and we're down a whole character.
Yeah, tough situation to be in.
He hit him. He hit him so hard. He hit him so hard. He blew up his router. Persona 5 game to get translated to English.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Good luck.
All right, top 8 winner side. RINO versus ViolentKain. RINO taking out the Ash to go with the double Yashiro setup into the Heidern anchor. And of course, VK playing his patented team of Rock, K-Dash, and Kyo on the anchor slot.
We'll say that we don't actually see RINO run the Heidern on anchor all that often. Point or second ends up being the case for that character more often than not. Find the first big opening though. Takes a decent life lead here. Without meter, RINO can still consider getting a little bit aggressive.
Oh, the 2B actually almost caught on the other side.
Just run in jump A with Yashiro.
As he should.
As you should. Look at that. Look at that. Just keep doing that. Just keep taking trades. Or wait for him to jump, grab him out of there, and add a super to boot.
Nice. That is going to be round number 1 to RINO. And yeah, both of these players are already qualified for the SWC.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Ugh,
Both
I
of these
can't
players
wait.
in the running to fight for the first place prize of 500K out of the $1 million prize pot for KOFXV. You love to see that. Nice.
Nice.
Woohoo! Oh, he's dead.
Yeah,
Put the sunglasses on him.
I have never seen somebody say, I hate this more than I saw VK say they hate jump A right now.
Bro, that button is crazy.
Yeah, you can see why he had to go to a DP in order to beat it. It's just got that insane of a hitbox. Do it again. Go find another 3 bars to kill me for pressing jump A. Yeah, footsie 6B. That's another RINO classic.
That's a bar right there. Now you're in the corner.
Gotta worry about that guard bar. Oh, the frame trap! Thought he was gonna maybe reset for pressure to probably on that guard bar, but instead you're just dead.
Yeah, RINO playing on a different level right now, but this is pretty common for VK to really like sandbag the first game to get as much information as possible to try to come back, but I've seen it backfire against players like RINO who are just that good.
Yeah, I think once you get to this level, sacking any space to your opponent is a really tough thing to do.
Nice, get the full combo, half health.
Catches him with the 3D, gonna attack on the super at the end.
Oh, he's trying to command grab, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Kyo's EX command grab is throw involved.
Maybe not. This kind of sucks. You're below half health on your anchor character. One more hit for the O.Yashiro should do it. Nice DP in response to the bar C with the EX DP out.
And right into Kyo's loving arms. Gets the wake up throw. 29-second mark though, so only 150 health back. It's not a lot having to deal with RINO's Heidern on anchor here.
The JCD to start. Now it's guess for game. Oh, he's still here. Oh, nice! The EX Bodega gonna go right through the projectile.
Nice. Once again, 3D catching RINO. Stays put that time. Tries to create some space with that 5D. 5CD, sorry.
You gotta be scared. Doesn't block the cross up. Get that out of here. I punch it. Nice movement from VK right there to go over the projectile. I really like that.
Oh, getting in a scary situation where Kyo's gonna have 2 bars.
Block it again. Another cross up potentially. Command grab is also scary. Gets the overhead into the quick max. Will it be enough to kill? I don't think so.
Oh,
wait, no. Oh no!
Oh, the chib. And that will close it out. The 2 bars was enough to help VK make the comeback.
Yo, that was crazy. He did that under half health, just played super slow. The movement was on point. Didn't overcommit on any block strings and just played those neutral scenarios so well.
I get the idea of playing your life lead in that situation, but I really do think that he was playing on that 2-bar timer. Like once he got 2 bars, VK's options open up so drastically because, you know, a bunch of options kill with max mode. He did go for one of the hardest scaling options there, so it didn't kill, but it obviously gave him a position to finish off the round.
Ready, go!
I just love the usage of the Rekka to delete the fireball in both of those situations that RINO was running up behind them. That was really smart. Oh, I know this song. I forgot where it's from, but I know this song. There's a part of me that keeps thinking DK is just defending those fireballs. I was thinking about it too. I was like, you can just defend those. Yeah,
just defend's not you can just defend this game. It's only for meter, but you can. And it is valuable. There's a lot of meter you can get by just defending projectiles. You see at the highest level, a lot of the players will actually sit back and just defend fireballs until they have a meter lead, and then risk reward becomes slightly in their favor at that point.
Oh, it is Rizzo's team, you're right. Block. Oh, the 2A gets a throw after. 14 seconds left on the clock. I didn't even see that we ran so much time down.
Yeah, generally RINO's playstyle to play very slow on this character. Gets a big hit though. Oh no!
VK still with the life lead. Nice! You just up the Shining Knuckle to go through the fireball!
Oh my god, press the button there anyway, and that will run out the timer. Doesn't even lose all of the health during the Stormbringer.
Alright. We're good. We took it. We don't get a lot. We don't get like any health back at all, but we don't need that.
Yeah, just 100. Yeah, still a win in and of itself. Get to spend the rest of this time. VK slowing the pace down, trying his best to build as much meter for his team. Might have been able to combo a close to there. Not gonna matter.
Player 1 takes another round.
That's RINO going in with not only getting rid of the rock so fast, but almost 4 bars, almost max meter on the side of Yashiro. Means a lot of damage on deck.
Alright, it's a great start. Starts off just under 400 damage. Uh-oh. No, too far! Tried to go for the max punish.
Yeah, I think that was... I think he wanted that to be hyper hop.
He did micro dash 2D, by the way. What a madman. Ah!
Nice.
No!
No! Oh, a drop of all drops. Losing your whole character for it. Unfortunate. As we get into the final character for VK. Character that's made the comeback before.
Ready? Go!
Oh, trying to whiff punish that 6B that RINO uses for footsie so often.
We have a lot of meter this time. So if you can nickel and dime your way down this Yashiro health bar without spending too much meter.
R-bar's a problem. Looking for that defensive option with the rollback.
Nice! Not close enough to the corner. Yeah, not close enough to the corner to get the full confirm. Not gonna matter. Run up EX command grab. Scary situation here for RINO.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
2D. Works out. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. Sends it with the EX Rekka. Gonna work it out here as we get into the final round. RINO with a lot of meter. It's a very, very scary situation.
Far B. Fight it.
VK not in a bad position himself. Once he gets that 4 bars, there are opportunities to kill once he gets to like sub 800 health. Almost there, to be honest.
Nice 2S. Still playing it super slow. The far B into the hit confirm. This should be enough for RINO to take game number 2 off the back of that far B quick max. This climax is gonna do so much damage. Goodbye.
Yeah, good knowledge there as well. More times than not, the Kyo-Rekka goes unpunished because majority of characters don't have that valuable of a punish. However, in that situation with meter backing up the far B, being able to close it out, good stuff there.
All it took was one far B, and we are in there.
Round 1. Ready?
And a
Game
reset
number
from both
3.
players. Yeah, no character switches, no order arrangement. Gets the first big hit here. Stay same side. Hedging the bet. You know, being able to put in the corner. Nice confirm off the 2A though.
Did it twice. The rage run.
Patience from VK.
He said that, and then he just did like three JCs and they're getting hit by EX flash pick. Not gonna get the hard knockdown off of this.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was at a life deficit. I mean, you can't just stay put versus Heidern.
Uh-oh, yeah, the 2C is gonna connect from a distance. We are gonna get a little bit of the energy back. It's gonna be the round for RINO.
Kind of the ultimate scariness versus this character, right? Once he gets a little bit of a life lead and doesn't really need to do much. That's how RINO plays him. Jump back CD, just looking for that opening. VK finds a snipe though. Is he gonna spend the rest of this? Oh, not gonna need it. The Crow Bite's gonna do it.
Point characters are not
Yeah, great stuff. Okay, now they're even on characters. Slight meter advantage to RINO here. But this K-Dash can do a lot of work. Pretty even in this game 3 so far.
Round 3. Ready? Go.
Oh, nice! Neutral jump JC. What are we doing?
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Not only that, RINO attacking on the super. Quick 50% of your health into an Oki situation.
Okay, we're out. No!
I'm trying to get the anywhere juggle there with the EX air minute spike.
I like that reset. Guard crush potentially. Roll out from RINO. Gonna get hit by that. You're still in that situation. Oh, that's covering space. That's neutral skip. That's drive impact.
Oh. Yeah, it's just getting hit by so much, just recovering that guard bar. Confirms this, yes. Gonna need one more though.
Okay.
Safe jump setup.
Nice tech on the throw. Yeah, throw could have killed there. Chip will kill here with the rising JA to the immediate throw from VK. Has a character lead.
Just the aggression put on after the guard bar went down gained him so much advantage, not only in meter, but also in little bits of damage, and RINO couldn't recover after that. Oh, wow. Something we actually don't see from RINO all that often, getting the run grab in there.
Okay, we're out. Heavy DP. Oh, wow.
Got hit by the
Actually,
safe jump.
yeah, that's my. I was like, wow. No combo though. Maybe if JD, maybe it would have comboed. Oh!
Oh my god.
He's the go. He's the go. One more,
There you
yeah.
go.
Knocked out on the corner. Life is scary. Life could be a dream.
J.A., my beloved, helps me out in the time of need. And a command grab to close it out. RINO's still in it. Has a lot of meter to work with, but not a lot of life.
These are three potential 50-50s off the back of this O.Yash, and that is 3 enough to kill the Kyo. We'll see if it ends up happening though. Oh my god, whips the command grab immediately into the EX Orochinagi, and it is enough to kill. VK taking a 2-1 over RINO. Great whip punish.
That was crazy because it really did feel like at the majority of times that VK was
PeggyMX versus RavenFP, who looked like they were playing a very funny team.
Round 1. Ready? Go.
The Athena, Najd, Kukri.
I love it. Honestly, like, theoretically speaking, the team is really well put together. Just a lot of characters you don't see all that often.
Nice mash on the close D. No more hop over, but the DP for Peggy works yet again. RC. Nice from Raven. Where are you going?
Yeah, doesn't convert it into huge damage, but still checking that roll. Oh my
Thank
god.
you very much to Liea for the raid. Thank you very much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some TNS this afternoon, the DP. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was going to combo, but maybe it ran out of its active frame. Oh my god, we are just mashing DP.
I thought it was going to combo because normally fireballs do combo into one another, but...
I think maybe it ran out of its active frames.
And maybe.
Because it dissipated right after they hit the floor, so...
Goes for the overhead. Nice. Yeah, used it. EX drop kick gets in at pretty small disadvantage and being able to mash a good 2A there.
Ready? Go.
Trades with the jump CD. Nice confirm off the counter hit, the jump CD. Doesn't
Hey,
have
that's a great knockdown. Only level 1 dive pick.
Didn't have meter for that level 2, but yeah, that the hit grab definitely sets up for a safe jump, so it's a really good knockdown.
Nice. Speaking of great knockdowns, Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
you're susceptible to that sort of thing as Najd. She doesn't have defensive options, so more times than not, you'll see that Najd players will have to down back in order to get out of a bad situation.
All right, the SNK heroine himself. Bringing it full circle.
Pressure
my God,
continuing.
The pressure. The pressure, the guard bar. I've never seen Shermie guard break someone. We're out. We're not out. We're so not out. We are getting manhandled.
Yeah, Peggy's just piling on the aggression, knowing that Raven does not have the resources to deal with it. Whoa! Oh, couldn't get the SG.
Nice overhead. Nice overhead. The wig, it's almost being snatched away, but it's not gonna matter. The rising JD, I almost said JA.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
Yeah, just Peggy taking advantage of characters that don't have very strong defensive options and just running forward on them. And definitely when you're playing those characters against heavy aggressions, like, the SNK grapplers and stuff like that, you have to be very active with your defense.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
All right, game number 2. Ooh, great hit confirmed from Raven.
Yeah, wonderful benefit of playing Athena is that she has the close B, close A link. Her close B is a low.
Heck. Psycho Ball. Great, into the command grab. I like that route. That was sick.
Yeah, safe
Oh!
route.
How did you know? Oh yeah, that's a projectile. Nice blocks from Raven.
Him, hard cancel blowback towards the corner. Nice jump back as well.
Falls into it. There's another one. Have it back. I don't have that back.
I don't think you can have that back.
Nice air throw. Yo, Raven, active defense. What?
Nice. And going for the DP as well, going for something invincible to blow through the fireballs just in case.
That was great. I'm not even in the face of fear against the reflect of the run up 2B, 2A into the DP. Great stuff from Raven, playing a very active neutral game right now. It might all come to an end though. It might be Jover.
Oh, opportunity. As soon as Raven's able to get out of this corner. Nice read on the command grab. Doesn't get the combo though. Nice patience from Peggy. That is a very commonplace for the Athena players to DP.
Raven thought they had the combo, but the 6B did end up not comboing after the close C. That kind of sucks. And now Shermie, 4 bars. What a round start! Shades of KOF 14.
Not as strong, but still definitely has its value. Nice combo as well, by the way.
All right, level 2.
New buffs to Najd make level 2 dropkick such a threat now. Oh, that was EX, so it won't take the stock.
I was like, that looked like EX dive kick. Is this enough to kill if you go into EX super here? It should be, right?
Yeah.
Then on him. Dead. All right, well, we didn't get that level 2 dropkick to use at all. The Shermie is simply putting in too much work.
Yeah, for the most part, Peggy's defended pretty well on the safe jump setups, and that's really when Najd becomes the most threatening.
Oh, yo, the spacing to avoid the EX pillar. Uh-oh. No 2C to connect. Yo. Peggy does not want to hold any of this. They don't want to get put in the jar. Ta-da!
Boy, oh no! That definitely could have been the round.
No, the neutral jump ends up getting thrown right after. Don't get put in the blender, we're out, but we spent so much meter to potentially kill this Shermie. The Chizuru is coming in with 3.5 bars.
Not only that, but like the time, the length of the round extended, so it dropped under 30 seconds. You lost 100 life and meter just trying to get rid of the Shermie. So you're in a much worse position than you could have been.
Nice! I like that hit confirm, hard knockdown, but you have no meter. Oh my god! How did you get shimmied with a character that has no walk speed? What? What'd you get shimmied by? He's dead!
Yeah, he's dead. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen Kukri shimmy somebody.
How did you get walk shimmied by a character that...
But
don't let anyone convince you otherwise.
We'll see. We'll see.
Round 1. Ready?
I have to. We got like 6 months now. I can downplay my character. Oh no! Expecting a backdash or something like that, but Thrashboy gonna get a big punish here. Oh no!
Oh my god, we are going in. We are not blocking. Is this enough to kill? Should just be short, right?
Yeah, it'll be short.
Yeah, because they changed the damage on this. Yeah. Okay.
Player 2 clinches the first round.
Yeah, and that's why you put O.Yashiro on point.
I didn't. I didn't pay $12 to pick the best character in the game and block.
I mean, that's true. Character's really good at doing everything else. Blocking though, he's not very good at that. Guard cancel blowback, just trying to create any space for Javi to get started. Thrashboy kind of think seeing blood right now, just holding forward and understanding that he's getting a lot out of it.
Oh, let him know. Yeah, EX fireball right into his router. Set fire to it.
That was a record plus 250 fireball. That was crazy.
Record heat going on right now in Jamaica.
Spend it.
Alright, guess for game. Goodbye.
And you guessed.
I like how he still builds meter in the while going through the animation. Like, it doesn't kill you ahead of time, so he builds so much meter for that command right.
Oh yeah, you only stop building meter once the KO happens. So yeah, you would build it. That's.
Yeah,
I want to see it. Let me see some 6As.
Don't do it. Okay. Wow, that was a great hit confirm from Thrash. What? This route is going places. That scaled super hard. Oh! Me when my router's being a bad boy. And I throw it right onto the street. Nice to get over! The O.Yashiro CV!
That was the walk back into the slight weight before the hop A. That's tough.
That's timing. That's timing. Thrashboy isn't playing too much City of the Wolves. They're baiting out their Just Defense.
Who does Thrashboy play in City of the Wolves?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
you made it sound like you were watching them. I was like, oh.
No. Bro, everyone's playing that game right now. The matches that get on stream are so few and far between.
Yeah.
Round 1.
What do you think?
I think they're...
I feel like a Terry.
I was thinking Terry or Rock.
Yeah.
But I can also see the Marco if they're playing the Rio, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Terry or the Rock is typically what a lot of the KOF players revert to originally, and then they scamper out from there.
I don't know, but I don't know about the Marco only because like I see the Marco players like Lokof or like those are the sickos who want to play Marco.
Yeah, like F-Pang 2 gets the JC overhead again. Will be enough to kill.
Player 1 won't give up that easy.
The age-old strength of playing a grappler on point in a KOF game.
Oh, nice roll through the fireball. We're alive. The JC hits yet again. Are we gonna spend the bar here? Oh yeah, immediate spend. Over half health already. Taken off the rock.
Oh no, found the corner, but didn't get the hit. And again, once Thrashboy sees some blood piling on the pressure here. Not gonna have the meter to kill, but still. A lot of pressure once again. Gonna get the punish that time. Thrashboy once again trying to go for the double.
Alright. Potential Yashiro CV yet again, but 4.5 bars from the Krohnen. This might be time for the McDonald's to shine.
Show them, Krohnen. Show them you're better than burger flipping.
Krohnen McDonald's. Krohnen McDonald's. That's the Hamburglar right there. Oh my God. Speaking of, you're getting grimace shaked.
Not gonna spend any on it. Leaving it for the
Goodbye.
utility.
Oh. Yo, he JC. Oh my God. He like overhand smashed his router. You see that?
Honestly,
Goodbye.
After today, I would also Yashiro 6A my router.
Just straight like.
Again, I've been feeling the Luong on anchor.
Ready, go.
I do think that I do think that there's a lot of merit to it now that their combos got a little bit buffed. So we'll see. But going against Lokof's Yamazaki, a character that can match in range.
Nice. Tries to go for the command grab. No dice. No real punish though. Lokof still in control. Nice far C.
Both jockeying for this corner position here, but more times than not, Lokof the one getting the big damage. Gonna make sure we close it out with the poison super and stomps.
And player one clinches the first round.
Alright. Round one. To Lokof. The Robert coming in. We saw this once upon a time eons ago. I think it was me and you commentating it. The last time we saw Robert.
Yeah, trying to keep the corner positioning here. Mogatari rolling out, but still it's taking a lot of damage already. Nice punish. Again, going into the air with the jump A or jump B's. No punish on the DP as well.
Oh, the roll back. The far C doesn't connect, but you're still in the corner. Stay there.
I'm trying to read when Lokof is resetting his pressure. The amount of ways that Yamazaki can cancel. So difficult to deal with.
Far C, what the hell of a round start! Hey!
Oh my God, my blood.
Oh, we're out. We're freed. We're not freed.
Oh my God, close to
We're free.
No!
Alright, kick into the other side. Yeah. Oh, gets hit by the shockwave. One more hit will do it. Nice rising JB to get out of there. No, drops the combo though. No poison. Nope. The OCB is scary, but are we gonna get it? This should be enough. EX should be enough to kill here. The Yamazaki OCB still coming in.
This competitor is too strong. Can anyone stop
Yeah, the Farsi is not fast enough to whiff punish a, or sorry, block punish a shatter strike. He's gonna need to go to something else for there. I'm for Antonov. I think that would probably have to be 2C. I don't know.
This is kind of stubby though.
Yeah, far B.
That's a good button.
That is a good button.
That's a button that does my taxes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It might have to be far B. Well, Not if we
Wow.
see an
This is a
entire
completely
team
different team.
switch.
A completely different team.
We're running squad 2. Squad 1 is on the bench.
Whoa! It's like a completely different kind of play style too. This is like almost like the zoner kind of team.
What is with the whips today? Why are we playing whip Saturday? What's going on?
2 Luongs, 2 whips. Anchor
Nice.
King.
Anchor King, yeah. Oh, a little bit too far to even confirm that counter hit jump CD.
ITP, we're out. We're free. I'm free.
God. Picking great angles to jump in onto Lokof. Nice confirm! Oh, that is not easy. EX Tatsu is not that fast, all things considered.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Nice. Just gonna
Nice.
throw a punish right there. Keep it simple. Goes for it again. Cross up, rolls away from it. Just goes for the dive a third time.
Yeah, the Phoenix Arrow really put in work there.
It's
Wow, we got
it's a
this
mega
first
annoying tool. It's a mega annoying tool to deal with.
Yes, it is. And I think it's less unsafe. Nice. I think it's less unsafe on block on this game than it was in 13. Nice. We're gonna kick into the corner here off of the stomp. That's already gonna be 400 damage off the back of that combo. Yamazaki in the okay. Have that back.
No thanks.
Oh, we're still here. Command grab. Punish. Gets the 6 to punish. Great stuff. Doesn't even need to spend the bar.
Yeah, I love that. Don't even bother with the run up. Just pick the normal that reaches. Let me see. Let me see what the Anchor King does.
With
This
a bar,
character has
not
been
a lot.
This character has been in jail since like patch 2 or something.
This is so sad too because I just watched at max mode the KOF 13 bracket where this character was like a goddamn menace in that game.
I love her at the 13. That's why I started playing this character at all. That's why I started maining her.
Boing,
This
boing,
13
boing.
King. Oh my god.
So much damage. Stay in the corner. Guess for game. Command grab is enough to kill now. Tries to go for the overhead. Not gonna get it. Still one more guess. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Nice PC. For free. Oh, the duck. Punish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tried.
Command grab.
They tried.
The goddess
But
of victory smiles upon
Lokof
the
able to take it 2-0.
winner.
And, you know, as we're highlighting again, if you're tuning in for the first time, Whip on point, not normally where you see the character. She kind of appreciates having 50 meter or 50% to a bar at all times. So you kind of mostly see her second, but...
Whoa, this is in training stage.
Oh, Peck. Colors!
Alright, we're free. I don't see these stages ever outside of offline tournaments.
So YouTube comments will be very happy about this one.
I'm dead.
Finds the jump CD, creates some space. Nice! OTT. Woo! That is
What?
so
Goes for the
annoying.
reset.
I was thinking that's so annoying because Whip can stand in that range and get a meaty button or like a jump normal there, but it still whiffs on the DP. That's so annoying.
Peggy playing it super slow. I like this. Peggy going ham. Nice bait. Nice DP.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Bingo was his name-o.
Nice. Gets the DP. Stops the aggression from Peggy. Counter hit confirmed. Can kill. Does so.
Great stuff. That will still be enough to kill. Give him the blackout. Yay!
Unfortunately, that super takes 4 seconds, so dropped it underneath the 40-second mark. 250 health back, still pretty good. We get into the Shermie. Oh my god, send it! Send it with the EX minute spike. Pressure. Finds the 2B opening.
I guess.
Keeps it simple. Looking for the defensive options. Peggy able to switch up the situation, gets the corner. This is really good damage.
Yeah, still get corner pressure as well, which is really strong here. Whoa! Kind of like low profile the DP with the 2D.
That's crazy.
That didn't feel intended, but that looked godlike.
I don't know, the way that Peggy plays, that felt like it was by design, or at least like kind of just it was gonna work out well either way for them.
Nice block on the overhead, doesn't block the third hit, but oh, the DP out! Gah. What a mash, bro. What are you so good? What is going on?
Oh! I was gonna be like, what are you gonna do with this much meter? And the advanced strike was perfect to still close it out, but Peggy getting so much extra credit on the Kyo.
Yo, Peggy's offensive reads have been going absolutely insane so far. Massive health lead on the Kyo here. One hit from the Chizuru should be enough to take it, because we will have enough for the super and the 1 EX. Uh-oh.
Yeah. There is a situation, though, that VK gets one more hit and keeps this meter. 3 bars.
Yeah, put him in a situation.
This is scary. This is not easy.
You're dead on the next hit.
Yeah. Now even the incidental damage, the chip matters. I'm gonna find it. Peggy able to take the first one.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
Damn, yo, Peggy coming up. That was great Shermie play too. Where's DZ at?
Yeah, I mean, definitely made Shermie or Chizuru's life a lot easier that Shermie got a bunch of that extra credit on Kyo. So going to that second one, we'll see how VK changes it up. You mentioned before, a player that does do better as the set goes on. We've seen sometimes where that's come to bite VK, where he kind of does play in a fashion that allows the opponent a little bit more leeway than usual. But see how the adjustments work. Nice, a little bit of delay jump there, beating out the throw attempt.
BK's awake though. The City of the Wolves is no longer. You are now in the King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
no.
rips DP.
Yeah, maybe felt the pressure of the situation being 80% life down. Needed to get something started. See if the Shermie can pick up the slack.
Ta-da! Huh? Okay.
Yeah, spending the double EX on there, getting the damage.
Kill him! Also, shout out to Olantai for the $1 donation. That puts us exactly at $40 in the match RINO, and I see a couple of other donations as well. Alright, VK is violently awake.
He might be. Mentioning Peggy's great offensive reads, VK's great offensive reads have been working out very well here. Maybe we get an opportunity to actually see a bit of Peggy's Chizuru, which hasn't seen much screen time.
Maybe they don't even get to play. Oh, but there's a far D into the hit confirm. Are we gonna spend the level 2 here? Just level 1. Alright, only 300 frames, 360. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get the confirm into the 6A.
Because he can't do specials. couldn't get the confirm because he can't do specials. He's locked
He didn't
out.
even confirm the 6A, I mean.
Locked out for life.
Cool.
Send the bar, knocked down, guess for game. Where are you going? Lay DP. Rocco CV is upon you. Rocco CV is real!
A huge response. A huge response.
VK said, I got game one. I got your information. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, we'll see. Just a little bit more on the gas pedal, I think, from VK. Peggy was able to control the pace on the whip for the most part in game one. And I think that gave him a necessary life lead for him to make VK make some guesses that weren't in his favor. Try to create that same situation again. Peggy.
Whoa.
It's good anti-air this time.
Whoa. The run up back roll to bait out the DP would have been insane work. Cerebral cortex kind of read.
Yeah, VK lets those rip. Just outside of range. Jump back on the fireball. Nice, gonna get the punish for going into the command normal.
Side switch. You're in the corner now, overhead. We're going through all the options. We're cycling all the options. Whoa. We're cycling all the options. DP canceled super. Peggy taking round number 1 in game 3.
I can't believe VK swung on that. If he confirmed it, however, he would have been out of the corner. But Peggy able to close out that round. Once again, healthy life lead here.
Oh, gets clipped by the second 2B. Jump back JCD though, we're chilling.
Oh, not close enough for the punish. Just getting a throw here. Another delayed jump, trying to bait out a throw. No,
we made it out of DP. That's even better. Hard knockdown, no reset. I like that. Baits out the DP. No punish though.
Oh, so
I can't believe
unfortunate.
that run up throw actually punishes. It will be enough to kill. We're gonna have to spend the bar. Put the sunglasses on him. I already got a new pair. Get out of my game.
Both point characters are knocked out.
Not getting a lot of health back, but definitely put themselves back in contention here.
Oh my god, the neutral skip, EX minute spike, we're in there.
Neutral skip.
Neutral skip, bro.
Is it neutral skip if it's full punishable?
Skedaddle, skadoodle, I'm skipping my buttons in neutral. Listen, technically, Terry EX Bird Knuckle is
yeah, but you can make that save.
Like, well, if you go into EX Power Wave, you have to spend resources for that.
It's fine. Whatever.
If you go into EX Crack Shoot, you can get punished for it.
Yeah, it's still a guess.
Your guesses in my
EX
fighting
Mix
game?
Bites just whatever. Good work from Peggy on the Shermie. Definitely still made up that deficit, or created the deficit, I should say, once again. Now there's 3 bars on the side of both players, actually. Volatile, could be a volatile round.
Nice
Oh my
DP,
God.
we're free.
Oh, that DP does so much damage too.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
Final round. Ready? Go!
About a bar and a half more for Peggy. And I as much as I do consider that this character plays more defensively, might have to press a little bit to create a lead that's reasonable enough to not let VK send it like that as he does. Puts himself in a great position in the corner.
2 bars, 4 bars on the Chizuru. You're getting locked out for so much. You're taking so much from the climax. You still will be locked out of your DP after this. So now it is a genuine guess. Throw is scary here. You're still locked out. You're still locked. Okay, you're still locked out.
I did not remember that level 2 seal locked you out for that long. How
It's like-
long is it? 7?
Like 600 frames.
600?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Bro, I want to play the video game. I paid
Yeah.
$60 to do specials.
It's somewhere around 9 or 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
I did $60. Oh my god. 400 frames. 400 frames.
What?
So it's a little less than 7 seconds.
Ready? Go!
At least according to Dream Cancel.
I feel like it was longer than that.
It could mean 600. I don't know if it means frames or, well, then frames. Frames don't necessarily coincide with the second mark up there because the
True.
timer is a little slow.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey, 1
no.
second. Oh my god. Goodbye, my child. 8 seconds. 8 seconds makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, 8 seconds makes more sense because that's what I was
Yeah.
timing out when I was watching it. Oh, goodbye.
Ah,
I have faded away.
Player 1 takes
Are we gonna go to game 5? Yo, game 5?
not over just yet.
Any game
How-
5ers in the chat?
However, to your point though, the point win is usually led to the game win.
Yeah, but this is Shermie.
It is
Oh, goodbye.
Sherms. Definitely a couple of good Oki situations. Character can make a comeback for you. I don't know if they wanted that guard cancel, but nonetheless resets them back into neutral here. Kind of in the position now where you don't want the opponent to get extra
Whoa.
credit. Gets a hit, but no confirm. Sends it. One more. Oh, tried to catch the jump. Oh, anti-air 2D.
Bro, we're getting. I'm away. I'm away. Roll back one more time. Yo, what is happening? This is pure
Ugh.
footsies. That was pure footsies. That was every button at every range that you couldn't punish.
That was tough. Yeah, definitely playing for the low risk, low reward, but at the end, Peggy puts himself back in a good position here. I don't think any other game's gone like this. That's fine. Peggy will take that trade. Oh my god, got hit by both bars. That's funny.
Wow.
Yep.
This will be enough to kill, but you will have to spend quite a number of resources. Doesn't even decide it. What the hell was that?
That was called sending it.
That was the anti-air grab. I
Yep.
don't know how many times I've seen that actually as a wake-up option.
Only 4. Ready? Go!
One more time. Looking for the response.
Level 1. Oh!
Uses the safe jump as a mix.
The overhead. Enough to kill, but 5 bars for the Kyo, 1 bar for the Chizuru. Peggy can potentially do it.
Final round.
0 bars for the Chizuru.
Oh, 1 bar. It came through.
It's definitely, I think for Peggy, it's about getting that second bar. Once you get it, it definitely opens up your threat level quite a bit. Until then, we're playing this defense-oriented. Gets a jump CD, could have been more.
But that's kind of all right though. As long as we're not getting hit by any normal, if we can nickel and dime trades in our favor, just like this. Oh!
Kept it going, got the punish. Rolled out of the corner. Get a max mode for this.
Yeah, EX Orochi Nagi, put the climax on him. Game number 5, Kyo, spin on him!
That climax is so
Arrived on the
freaking
winner of
cool,
that
man.
fierce fight.
Ah, the climax is so cool. This character gets a new climax like every game, and they're all cool.
Bro, still not as cool as EX Kyo though.
No, EX Kios is kind of goated.
It's so good. It's
It's
so
so
good.
good.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
It's like 50 damage. Well, that's a little bit more damage.
Do, 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 do. Nice counter hit. Okay. Farsi, Farsi. Oh my god.
I've actually seen Peggy do that before, but both of them whiffed. I guess that's what they were looking for. Nice throw attack. Leads pretty even. Oh my god. Run into this blender for me.
Oh, but he got hit though. This should be enough to take it for Peggy taking the point character. And you said it before, the point character taker usually wins.
Point character taker.
Yeah, you take him. It's like chess. Take it. Pawn to E12. I don't even know if there's 12 slots on a chessboard. It's like 9x9, isn't it? Am I cooked?
Have you seen a chessboard in your life?
Yeah, I played Destiny too.
Oh god.
Oh my god, yo, Peggy's going crazy right now.
Oh
no! No
Dude.
way! 2 characters straight for the win!
Peggy has done that so many times now where they're like in a position where whip can hit you, but they're DP whiffs.
That is 8x8. I see. I thought it was 9x9. Oh!
You genuinely have never seen
I played chess. I don't remember. I'm thinking of Shogi. Shogi is 9x9. I was almost right. I was just in the wrong culture.
Oh my god.
Yo, what's he?
Yeah.
Oh my. Yo, the run up full screen to get the cross up again. Stacy's on the same side. Plus. Oh. Yo, the OCB potential. The OCB
No
potential.
On the,
one more hit.
Point whip? Okay.
Oh, okay, we're going. Okay. But I mean, basically.
I won't say it's over. I won't say it's over.
Ready? Go!
What?
Oh no. Oh no, Peggy actually hit VK with the net play special. The 60-second EX run grab. That's
The
great.
goddess of victory smiles upon the winner. Winner!
I don't. Probably Billy Kane.
It's true, actually.
Billy Kane. They did enter some City of the Wolves brackets. They got 17th at Kuna. They got 49th at the last TNS one. Okay. Does anyone know who they're playing? We're back to training stage stuff.
Sorry, YouTube.
They got 27 at the Paragon one. The one that I commentated.
Help.
How the hell do I not know what they played? You're so dying, though.
I'm in the mix. Oh, could have been more. Really, the thing that Raven's been looking for is that start.
Slowly but surely, 20 seconds left on the clock, 2 zoners. Goodbye.
Yeah, Heidern the zoner.
True. I mean, he can be. Got a flash kick and a fireball. Oh! Nice. Super, yeah, not enough to kill, but 8 seconds left on the clock. Raven can take round number 1, jumping into a flash kick with a run-up command. What are we doing? Okay, guys, they were doing tech I've never seen before in my life.
Yeah. That is the I don't have to time the fireball combo.
That was an insane route. I've never seen the double DP juggle.
The double DP double.
The Krohnen McDougal. We're getting freaky.
I didn't want that bar anyway.
Krohnen McDougal.
That's a good ass Steam handle.
I might make that my name, Najd. Gonna spend the 1 bar? Yeah. Alright, throw into the corner here. Guessies. Stay here. You are not free to leave.
Oh my god.
You have not paid the tariff.
That sucks. Yeah, one of the difficulties of playing Najd is that a lot of her buttons do have decent hitboxes, but you gotta pick the right one for the right situation. 2C not going far enough to reach Yashiro, or O.Yash, I should say.
Round 4. Ready? Go.
Alright, we're in there. Nice, I like that. EX command grab. This leaves you like +1.
God, that's some really good damage.
Alright, but it means
usually see that routing.
The next route into super kill for RINO here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, none of these leading into a big hit, but gets the X command grab, and that will be it.
That was an insane block string there. Does the far A into the EX flip that leads you into the restand command grab?
It's very weird because we saw like 4 patches in a row where O.Yash did nothing but jump A and jump C you to death because that's all he needed to do. And now that he got options for minor nerfs, like he has all of these cool new things now.
True. Also,
Like,
I just want to let the chat room know that RINO is also in the same tournament that PK is, and now he's holding up their top 8. Shout out.
Oh, come on by. Stick around for some KOF.
True, come watch KOF as this Athena is about to get manhandled by this 9-foot-tall army general. Uh-oh.
We'll see. Raven was the one to close out with the Athena last time.
Yeah, you had to get out. What? they went for meaty reflect? Oh my god. Yo, guess we're game. One more. I like command grab here. Oh.
Oh!
Fireball.
Even worse.
Oh, where are you going?
My god. Ravens. I was gonna say, Raven has spent so much meter just trying to get a footing into the match and then unfortunately lost the character. And Najd kind of would like some meter.
Nice.
Spend this? Yes.
Yeah, 1 bar. We are gonna get level 1 drop kick. No!
Oh.
Too much block stun. Command grab is gonna whiff.
Oh, spending on this.
Yeah, it's gonna spend the 1 bar. It's gonna build the other bar. Command grab guarantees a knockdown into a jump. She doesn't have a DP, so you will have to eat a 50-50, but that's the EX cross-up.
Yeah. Kind of her biggest weakness as a character. No defensive options to speak from outside of universal options. Raven with 1 more opportunity here. But doesn't have a lot of meter. Like I said before, Kukri, kind of a character on Anchor that wants the meter for utility more than anything else.
Cool. Shatter Strike is scary. But nickel and diming the Kukri right now. Very close on meter, very close on life as well. With the 2C, Raven gets a great close C to confirm. Ben 1 bar, not even gonna have it after that, but guess for game.
Good block. Oh no.
Oh, it is enough to kill. Wow, that did a little bit more damage than I thought. RINO taking it 2-0 over Raven to make it to losers finals to fight ViolentKain.
That's character's crazy good for that.
With the Heidern in the middle.
Yeah. That's 10. I feel like this is RINO's most comfortable situation. It obviously doesn't matter too much for him at this point, but when I think I see him like this is the most optimal positioning for his team, I think this is it.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is that I opened RINO's stream while we were filling dead air, and it's not RINO. It is in fact a wolf. He has his avatar is just a wolf wearing a gaming headset. So real City of the Wolves out here. Whoa!
Okay. A cool 30 damage for my anti-air. Big opening here. That's a hard knockdown. Rock here just gets that jump B coming in, and great round for VK on the first one.
All right. Heidern coming in. Rock pretty healthy. Has about a bar of meter. Nice flash kick. Half health on the Rock. Whoa.
Yeah, it's good not to take the pressure, but man, you really only eat like 30 damage from getting a single hit DP from Rock.
That's the mind control. It's the mind games. Listen, like DP break does like no damage added to like any combo, but we still do it.
Well, I mean, in City of the Wolves, there's a bunch of other benefits for that.
No. Time to lose. 2D, nice. We're under 30 seconds. 2A, mind control. Yo, the 2A yet again. That's a button of all time on Heidern.
Yeah, it really is. Got slower in the recent patch and doesn't
God.
feel like it mattered at all.
Because it doesn't! Look at how much range it controls! Oh my god!
You're gotta be kidding me!
Point characters are knocked out.
Mans was like, alright, I pressed this 2A enough that you've been proxy guard mind controlled into down back. So now when I run up, you're gonna press 2C and I'm an advancing strike right through it because I'm the best player in the world.
Holy, what a... Yeah, this guy's pretty fun to watch.
Nice DP, safe jump, 4 bars on the K-dash. We go again. Plus. Goodbye.
Yep. Make sure.
Put the sunglasses on him. Get this Heidern out of here. I'm taking the character lead. Hey!
This is match point for player 2.
Has to spend a lot of meter, but sits in a really good position right now. 4 bars on the side of RINO and the O.Yashiro, so definitely has a lot to work with here.
That's 4 Oki situations after level 1 super.
It's true.
That's a dead K-dash. Alright, here it comes. The mix, the Geese. The mixturizer.
What?
The 2C autocorrect.
What?
He like slightly walked out of the corner, so K-dash turned around before he pressed the 2C.
Yeah.
That was insane. And he's dead.
Wild.
Yeah, and still has 3.5 bars.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, she still has meter on deck for this last game. Or last round, I should say. Definitely a huge breaking point in the set, though. Taking the first one for VK, character, or player, I should say, who does more with the options over the set.
Oh,
God,
yo,
dude,
VK tried to get some run-up devious stuff.
Dude, and it's like versus RINO, it feels like every far B could be death.
Yeah, I know, right? The far B into the max mode, you gotta be so scared. Nice again! Oh, but he rips it on that one. He wastes the meter. The overhead.
This is gonna scale.
All right, Kyo, spin on him one more time, but this is a guess for game scenario. No command grab access, but throw does kill.
No confirm.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
All right, 1 up to VK. This is the first of 3 sets, so we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah. Yep. Oof. That was tough. That was tough. I think RINO maybe wanted the either wanted the max mode on the first far B and didn't get the input, or was frustrated in themselves not getting the confirm and then overextended on the second one.
Whoa! The stand CD. Nice. We're alive.
Bro, it's not a lot of damage, but dude, what it does to your mental when this dude whip punishes everything is. Ugh.
He wanted that far C to whip punish so badly.
Take that trade, it gives him some space behind him. RINO gets out of the corner. Nice. Add a little extra. Goes for the safe jump. Finds it with a 2D. Not gonna get a lot of health back, but good enough to operate for a little bit unless VK wants to spend it. Well, now he can just
nice.
do whatever. Yep.
You're dead. DP super kill. Shades yet again.
VK immediately closing that out, and we are pretty darn close here going into the third round. Heidern with a little bit more meter, but VK with everything he needs on the K-dash.
Nice, far C, roll back though.
Okay, RINO, gonna get this confirmed, yes. And now things have changed. VK with a healthy life lead. It's gonna have to get RINO to get something started here. Does have the meter to make the comeback. Gets the hit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the start. That's gonna be an even health game. He's gonna steal some health back. Very, very even game right now. Even meter, even health.
No! Got thrown after the hit.
Whoa! Whoa! The 2A on the minute spike. Nice block on the cross up. I can't believe he actually thought that was gonna cross up. Ooh. He's dead. What?
High. Too high.
Oh, speaking of high, forward throw, guess.
Both players back up.
Oh, do you see that? You see that 1-inch punch? That was the freaky stuff.
Oh! Takes the life lead!
No! I don't know if he wanted to, like, EX that, but that looked really funny.
RINO didn't toss a single fireball the entire round until the very, very last moment. Because obviously EX minute spike's a problem. But at that point, it started forcing ViolentKain to make a decision. If he didn't make the right one, he was going to eat it.
It didn't chip! It didn't chip! You could die! Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it with the guard cancel. It cost a bar, but we're moving on.
Final round. Ready, go!
Okay. 4.5 bars. But this is the last situation for both players, so... Oh, God.
God.
Yo, they are swinging.
Yeah, they just really want a position that gives them like a positive opportunity.
This is like an Azura's Wrath quick time event. They're just swinging. Oh, the 3D into the quick max. Will it be enough to kill? It seems a little too far-fetched, but just under 300 life. Kyo, spin on him. Oh.
He has to. Yeah, he doesn't have the opportunity to sit and wait for Chip. So he had to do something like PeggyMX and try to get some offense going. And it didn't work out. VK up 2.
VK potentially wants to run back against Peggy in grand finals. The 3-0 over VK would go crazy.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Louder! Sorry, that's like the only parts of the song I remember.
No, it's okay. Good damage here. Gets out of the corner with the throw. It's still gotta punish the far B.
Whoa. Actually skated over the 2B there. That's big for VK, even though he doesn't really have any health left. I feel like RINO wanted to force something on that hop JCD, but a little off timing maybe. Whoa!
Yeah, good patience from VK. Really looking for that opportunity that doesn't seem as threatening, but RINO's making it very difficult to find. 14 seconds left. Still getting checked by far Bs. Oh! Crouch under the jump C! Spend it!
Not the kill. Not enough. Chip is scary though. The wake up mash, the 2D. Okay, the far A connects.
God.
The far A works out. 6 seconds left. He's not getting a lot of health back, but that is a character lead.
Yeah, I can make up the deficit pretty quickly with a single hit here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no confirm! 2A, 6A is pretty tight for a normal into a command normal. You got to input it almost one after another, so can be, if you're a little slow on that, those things can definitely happen.
The mind control 2A. Yo! The micro dash 2D to probably scout out the 2A. Oh, a little too far.
It's tough though. Once you see RINO already whipped that 2C, once you start putting yourself in that range, that's what opens up an even bigger punish than just getting hit by a 2A.
Nice flash kick yet again. RINO not putting a lot of buttons out anymore or anything like that. I think potentially scared of the whip punish from VK.
Yeah, at this range, K-Dash can definitely be a threat. Gets a confirm off of 2A. Put a lot of hits in there,
Oh, he's
so
dead.
You're gonna have to spend meter to kill, yeah.
He spent all of it. He wants this Heidern out of here. I like that, because you do have a character advantage and you can build meter in the next round.
And RINO the entire time sat on this money and just couldn't find a way to spend it.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
5 bars.
Last potential chance for RINO off the back of this 5-bar yacht.
Oh! I feel like he cashed everything in for a bigger bet and they all worked out. Immediately into the level 3. Not a level 1, not a level 2. Just puts all of it on black.
He didn't die! That's the first time I've seen that climax not kill, but it didn't matter. The safe jump gets baited. We're gonna build as much meter as possible with the punish command grab.
I was about to say the same thing. Goes for the optimal kill. That meter is definitely gonna be important, but almost everything even in the final round.
Yeah, very even scenario. We've seen VK triumph in this matchup twice already. The far B.
Might be the best in the world at pressing that button specifically.
True. Oh, that was it. That was it, but I don't know if he wanted to spend the bar.
Yeah, I think his brain wasn't in the right spot to press the right button there.
Nice. Gets the full confirm from this.
No, just gonna spend one.
Builds a little bit extra meter. Oh my god. Didn't punish the 2A. Uh-oh. Far A quick max is very scary here now that he has 3 bars. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and you see him jumping a lot. He doesn't want to get hit by far B on the ground. Guard bar's a problem. RINO's
3D
not...
is a... Oh.
Yeah, 3D is also going to become a problem. A little less so now that he's spent the bar in the guard cancel.
Get away from me. Oh, he's dead! No way! He caught him down into the climax. This will be going to a game number 4.
He spends like 30 seconds chasing him down. And at the last final chance possible, he gets the hit.
VK did not want to mash back once, and he ended up paying the price for it as we go to a game number 4. And now it's all set up for the patented reverse 3-0.
Sorry, City of the Wolves bracket. We got some KOF to play.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Round 1.
Hold on, I think they might have DQ'd VK. Either that or he lost his set, but I think they DQ'd him.
No? You know? Perks of the job.
Yeah. But they can't DQ RINO because he's in winner's side. Uh-oh.
Just win. They won't get DQ'd.
Just win. Yo, if RINO comes back, reverse 3-0, spends all this time, and then has to do grand finals, and then potentially resets the bracket because it's a KOF bracket, this could be the funniest thing ever.
I'm all for it. Particularly because I'm on this stream and not that one.
Yeah, we get rights to RINO.
Yeah, of course. We were here first, bro. You know how long we've been doing these brackets?
That's true. 125. This is the 125th. We're here. We're old. We're running up throwing. Round 1. Massive health lead for VK here.
Yeah, this was kind of a bad situation before. RINO doesn't necessarily want to press in these situations. He gets a hit here. That's a good start. Not only going to be the damage, but the setup after the Stormbringer. Oh, a little bit too far. Got thrown. Not going to be a lot of damage because of the command throw scaling, but spends on some. Gets a throw here. VK getting aggressive.
Nice.
Whoa.
I like that. Recognition with the Shining Knuckle, level 1 to get through the fireball. This won't be enough to kill, but it is very close. EX command grab.
Yeah, one more will do it, and that one will kill. VK on the OCV.
Mid. Round 3. Ready, go.
No meter though. Got hit by the frame trap. RINO getting a little antsy here, looking for that hit.
No, whoa! I haven't seen that in a while from RINO. Spends the level 2. Will it be enough to kill with the Ender? Should be enough. Yeah, okay.
Just enough. Gonna get most of the health back here. Still has almost 3 bars. It's not a bad position to be in, but still a lot of work to be done for RINO.
Nice. Okay.
Oh my god.
Great stuff. It's gonna be an OP situation. There's potential for RINO to run it all the way back with the 50-50 king himself.
Yeah, it makes VK spend on the guard bar. So a win in and of itself, K-Dash not having the meter for damage later on. Oh my god.
Yeah, he jumped way too high to be able to punish that on the way back. Great block from DK. The jab whip! That looked like command grab, but it is gonna kill with the EX. We saved as much meter as possible.
That's about as good as it can get. You're getting almost all of your life back. I think all your life back? All your life back. You're almost at meter even.
Yo, the O.Yash comeback is crazy. The O.Yash neutral jump, JD! Okay,
Making a read on VK specifically, who will send the EX red kick. Another
no way, got the whip punish! Not enough to kill, just short. Oh my god, we're gonna go to potential game number 5.
Oh my god, anything will do. Oh, guard cancel. Once again, that's potential damage that's just gone. Oh my god, how can you play a game against RINO and not eat a far B? He's spinning!
Why not? Why not? He's got the health to work with. Kyo doesn't do a lot of damage. All it takes is one far B. You can mash that button until you die.
Oh god. It's so tough. The one of the few weaknesses this character has, he doesn't have a way to chip you.
Unless you go for the really bad jump punch.
Yeah. There it is, once again, sending the EX red kick and the correct response from RINO. Ties up the game count 2-2.
Game number 5 in KOF fashion. We are back.
Really, really amazing comeback from RINO. Not just like the decision making, but also just the understanding what needed to be done at that moment. At every given point, he couldn't spend too much meter. He couldn't force his way in. It was a long, grueling process, but it leads to a game 5.
Whoa, that was an uncharacteristic whip. Maybe misinput, gets the DP though, doesn't matter.
Oof.
Nice, again with the DP, playing it super slow. Even health, rips a DP. You might be ripping your death.
Oh,
one more interaction potentially for RINO.
Yeah, with one bar, everything can hit now. Oh, no, confirm! Gets a hit still! This is gonna be good damage.
Are knocked out. Man's scared of the potential DP, but it's not gonna matter!
Oh, spent a lot of meter for it, but got the kill. Critical for RINO to clean up the rock before he gets too much meter for his next character. Spends one there. Another. So hard catching Heidern in this situation.
Whoa.
And RINO's so willing to take these little 30 damages on rock DP because he's gonna get that health back. Just needs to get rid of the rest of the health bar here.
Rock is its owner all of a sudden. Oh! Okay, yeah. EX flash kick to get myself out of there. Gonna be full life for the Heidern. Yet again, we are even.
Spent quite a bit of EXs getting there, but now we're in a position where we can't just play for the game.
Yes.
Cross up.
Nice cross cut.
Yeah, VK's been pretty on the ball with those. Oh my god. Guard bar.
We're free.
Oh my god, the anywhere juggle confirmed.
He gets so much damage for that. Like 300 damage.
Guard bar is almost completely reset for VK.
Again. Oh my god, the GD actually confirmed it to the 2C! VK with a massive lead!
Oh, the huge confirm. We're all left to the O.Yash once again. It's a better situation than game 4.
Ready, go!
But it's still tough.
Oh! 6B
Please.
into the dash grab.
And he doesn't do the 6Bs on much as O.Yash because he doesn't have a safe on block special to go into.
Yeah.
But it's been hitting.
He's the GOAT, but the 2B hits on the other side into the EX Iron trigger. Safe jump. Never mind. Command grab. Spend the level 2 to kill the K-Dash. Oh, just level 1.
Yeah, I think with command grab scaling, that wasn't gonna kill. Oh my god.
Killed.
It would have been close.
What the hell? What the hell? Yo, run up 2D, no punish. Oh.
Oh, once again, this character doesn't have chips. They're easy chip specials to use, but gonna get a throw. It did drop him underneath the 30-second mark, so not gonna get a lot of life back, but the meter is there for the kill.
This is really, really big here. It's gonna need a few hits for RINO here to kill this Kyo. Cannot kill from 4 bars. Kyo can kill with 1 combo.
Yeah, off of anything. There, gets a punish. Gotta keep it simple here. Not gonna kill, so not gonna spend any of the extra meter. Gonna go for this level 1. Gives you a good safe jump.
Oh no, gets the JC on the other side! Will this level 2 be enough to kill? Will RINO have the reverse 3-0? This should be enough! No way!
It's gonna be close, it's gonna be close! And it's enough! RINO, a full 3-0 comeback, and the losers will take him to grand.
Put her on the thumbnail!
This is gonna be wonderful.
Ready, go!
Heidern sitting
Wait,
in
there's
the...
no... What? There's no whip? What? What?
Removed from the thumbnail.
What?
It's because you said it, honestly.
So what you do is you put whip on the thumbnail, but Photoshop Yashiro's head onto her.
No, don't scare me like that.
Do it.
Don't scare me like that.
What? What's going on? Are they getting... Is the button check? What's going on?
I think they're, maybe a quick internet hiccup.
They're feeling something out.
One more.
Oh, that feels bad to come out.
Oof.
Burn to fight. Ready, go!
Alright, do we see the whip
This-
next game? Oh, but the dash
Ooh.
grab that kicks a backdash? What the hell?
Yeah. RINO does constantly go for that after the rush punch. He usually backs up and tries to feel out the neutral once again. So it's a good check from Peggy. It's a little risky though.
Nice, plus frames.
What was that option?
The option that worked.
Yeah, you're right.
Your dad
Spend
spin
it.
on him and...
Both point characters are knocked out.
Get the Yash out of here. One more.
Mid
True. Just one more.
3. Ready, go!
Another one.
Another one.
What wins? Shermie 2C or Yashiro Junpei?
Oh,
God tier
You see
versus
though.
God tier.
true, actually. Their own departments, but the O.Yash is in there like swimwear. There's gonna be a dead Shermie. Spend the 1 bar. Chizuru coming in with 2 bars.
Oh no, one more? Yeah, it just goes for the chip.
Who needs a miracle?
Special recovers fairly quickly as well.
Reach for the top. Ready, go!
Okay. See how the
Ooh,
Chizuru
nice
does.
whip
Starts
punish.
off with a great knockdown. Blocks the overhead. Wow. I like that. That was awesome. I love the frame kill safe jump there to get the cross cut. Or to get the cross up. Peggy needed the cross cut. Another cross cut? Nope. Jumps out though. Goodbye. Game number 1 to RINO.
Ran the Oki. The Oki worked. That's what this character offers you.
Ran the Oki, ran the offense. Running down the time for that City of the Wolves tournament. And the character switch.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go back what brought us to the dance.
Give me that whip, baby. That's what I signed up. What?
I think if you stop paying attention to it, it will come back around.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
What?
What? It's not like Rio's a bad option.
He's built like a fridge, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But I saw the whip the entire time up to here. The whip beat VK. Do we not believe in the whip?
I don't know. Like, heavy fireball's kind of like whip Farsi.
Okay.
It's about as annoying.
Do they got it though? Do they got this? Whoa. If they lose this, do they switch again?
Yes, absolutely.
Are we gonna see every single character they play that's not whip?
Yes. Ugh. That. Good damage here. Bum bum. Reset. Oh yeah. Can't be fussing around with that button. Not off of that setup right there.
Alright, here comes the Shermie. 2 bars. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't see
Wow.
Yeah, once again, catching the back roll. Definitely something you'll do versus RINO. Oh.
Nice, gets the close D. That's great. Open up. Are we gonna spend the 1 bar here to get the kill? I think we are. Spin on him.
Yeah. A little bit of a buff from the previous Shermie versus Yashiro is that, you know, he had to spend 2 bars for the kill. Not only 1, so going in with a little bit of money here will make his life a little easier versus the O.Yash.
Nice whip punish.
Yeah, he's had these on deck with O.Yash.
They DQ'd RINO out of winner's side?
We got KOFXV to play, baby.
True. You have a dead Shermie to have. Not going to be enough to kill, but guess for game on the next interaction. Safe jump. Doesn't block the cross up.
Victory in their sights. Burn to fight.
No more meter for RINO. You gotta build that bar in a second.
Whoa. Yeah, that's definitely an interaction.
He's got so many buttons for checking Chizuru.
Whoa. Safe jump. Tries to jump out. Gets double clapped by the JC. Close C. That's still like 200 damage or like just under 200 damage off of those 2 normals alone. That's not always something you want to trade for, especially on your anchor character.
Oh,
okay.
You gotta think that was on accident.
Alright, 1 more interaction. He has enough to spend another super. Blocks the DP, blocks the super. 2 games straight to RINO right now.
I finally went for the save jump instead of the cross-up option. And why not? With that much of a lead, didn't have to extend themselves that much. And I think I usually, if I think you're spending grand finals time to, oh, never mind. I was gonna say I usually say that 2-0 is about the time you should switch, get your muscles in for the character. But
Round one. Ready?
we're looking to do it here.
All right, we're sticking with the Rio. No whip. We're locked in. One more game for RINO to reset the bracket. 3-0.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I think unless you're a pretty aggressive player like Lokof, I think Rio might be a tough character to play versus RINO.
Nice. Nice again with the DP. No jumps for Peggy at all. 2D. Chip will kill a dash punch, but hey, very super.
Yeah, spends a meter. Looking for the defensive option there, doesn't get it. And yeah, with a pixel of health, anything will do. Feels a little bit better than last round, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Whoa. Next level footsies, just a slight walk back. No back. Whoa, the cross-up JCD was tight. Uh-oh, uh-oh. The router smashing is happening. Oh, nice! Gets the 2B! Full confirm. No, doesn't go for corner push. The cross-up, though, misses the close C. Uh-oh, goodbye.
Yeah. And gonna save the meter.
Yeah, doesn't even need to spend it because of the follow-up that she was given later on in the patches. So the Yashiro is down, but yet again, the wall that has presented itself.
Yeah, I would
the wall
say that
continues to remain.
I would say that the meter helps, but I don't feel like options have been an issue here. It's been fighting the hit at all.
Nice. And speaking of finding the hit, found that. Fakes out the DP, spend the level 1, gonna throw it no, into the corner, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hit the startup of advance.
God. Nice 2C to 2C. Yep, Mash is there, correct.
Yeah. Well,
Shouts to JA. Shouts to JA.
Shoutouts to JA. Deal with a god button with another god button.
Ready? Go!
Nice. Follow up. We continue. Far D. Oh, gets a whip punish. It should be enough to kill with a level 1 super. Okay, the O.Yashiro is done for.
Finally. I mean, that's a big win for sure. Just moving on to the next character.
Final round. Ready? Go!
Perfect spacing, backdash 2D. Both players looking for that big win. Good patience from RINO, but
how do you fight your way through this minefield right now? Have that back.
You just have to have more patience than your opponent, and it's tough because both these characters are so strong defensively. Peggy does have a minor life lead though.
Doesn't have the meter lead, and that might be big here. Oh.
Yeah, there will be a point where that matters more than the health itself.
Okay, aggressive JC, no combo though. JCD, we're in there. 20 seconds left on the clock. This might come down to who has the life lead, but now they're playing super aggressive. Tries to roll out. RINO says, no, I have your read. This should be enough to kill. Oh, just short.
No, it'll be one more.
10 seconds left on the clock.
Goes for chip.
EX cross. Okay, I was gonna say EX cross up, but he beat me to it.
Yeah, I mean, mentioning the meter difference, it was definitely a big part of that last round, considering that once you got later into the health bars, he didn't need as much meter to kill, so he was able to spend those on guard cancel blowbacks and just keep the positioning in his favor. I want to play. I want to
That
play.
is gonna, yeah, I want to play. That is going to be the 3-0 bracket reset for RINO over Peggy. Do we see the whip? Finally.
Gave him a little bit of a scare with that Rio at the very end, but
Nothing will stop this show.
more surprises. Whip has seen the middle position now.
Interesting. Peggy trying things out in tournament.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
That takes corner positioning back.
O.Yash in the driver's seat this time. I wonder to read on the Shermie, but the read on the anti-air is massive.
Yeah, Peggy in a good spot right now.
Oh my god, nice straight frame trap, level 1 spend. We do get a 50-50 off of this. Shermie does not have a real DP, so guess.
Oh, let it rip. Got the confirm. One more. Oof. Gets a reversal throw, puts him in the corner.
Goes for the better Oki, advanced strike plus EX command grab. Should be enough to kill with the combo.
Very nice. First time Peggy's gone for that option there. It worked out really well after a really gutsy command grab on defense. Definitely something that they needed to take the character. But once again, the O.Yash, I felt like still was the biggest problem in that first set.
Oh my god, bro. Peggy's hitting so many people with that. Nice far C. 6B. Dead.
This battle should bring the hype.
Cleaned up. Things are pretty even going into the third round here. Whip comes
There
back.
she is. In a different color. Who was using this color before?
No, this is my P2 color. Whoop. Pressure. Yeah, guard cancel. Spent a lot of meter on it and still got hit.
Spend one more to get the kill. Not gonna be enough, but the stamp of approval.
Oh my god. Now Chip's a problem.
Oh my god. The late JD to get the air-to-air. The whip has done nothing so far.
Not my whip. It was a different color. Yeah, you'll see those far D's whiff as Yashiro just because it does have a lot of active frames, so it's a great check for clones.
Okay, avoids the 2C. Whew! What a hitbox! What a hitbox! Nice mash on the 2A on the redash. Great open up for Peggy. Not a hit. Oh yeah, I was like, you get no combo off of that, but we're still in there. Plus, nice rollout.
Yeah, it's taking the corner positioning now. Oh, what a jump back. Ooh, could have been worse. It's gonna give RINO another opportunity with the O.Yash, but these little hits are gonna matter. Whoa! Right time. Finds the hit, and RINO will take the first game.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend.
You know, it makes total sense after you see it, but like most of the time you're seeing Sledgehammer as like it's a fireball. It's like beats fireballs. So it's like, okay, I get that. It has the projectile invincibility, but like, sure, cool. Like that's a great way to use it in that situation. I just never thought about it versus the Chizuru. Send it. At worst, you're safe on block. At best, you get the win.
Insane read from RINO, up 1-0 in the reset right now. Farsi is going to whip punish.
Yeah, not gonna be a lot of damage before RINO gets the meter, but the guard bar is a big factor here. RINO, let's go on the gas right before the guard bar is about to be finished up. Doesn't have really specials to threaten it.
Nice! He was buffering it.
Yeah, he's been really on point with those. I mean, he's always had that in his bag of tricks, but I feel like we've seen it a lot today. That's how RINO plays. He just smothers you. Just the right time, baiting you into the button that he wants you to press. RINO, almost a full character lead now.
Yeah. But can we see the whip do anything this time? We saw it kind of just get ran over last time, but this is the chance. They have the meter advantage. Maybe waiting out a DP. They saw how much they were DPing on the whip before. Maybe trying to scout those out. A lot of defensive DPs for Peggy in the previous set.
Yeah, it could be that. Could be that RINO just knows that they don't need to press all that often, and they'll wait for Peggy to make a mistake.
Yeah, there is the DP smash, the full punish from RINO. Corner Oki, potential 50-50 into the command grab.
How many times that's worked?
Oh, gets the autocorrect. Close C on the other side. The whip is still alive and the O.Yashiro's gone.
Yeah, I would say job done for how much of a lead that RINO had on the character. Has a little bit more work to do here, but making his position slightly better now. Guard bar is a problem though.
Where are you going?
Yeah, no tech trying to recover some guard bar. That's tough. RINO turning on the gas when he needs to.
I mean, he only needs to kill one more character and then win one more game, and that'll be the grand finals to RINO.
Yeah, Peggy's, for the most part, been playing at a deficit here. It's been really tough to let the Chizuru work when she's more of a defensive-oriented character.
Nice. That's footsies. Great whip punish for Peggy. You're going to need a lot of nickel and diming here if you can choose not to spend too much meter. Oh, that feels so bad, though. Spend the level 2. We go straight into the climax.
Yeah, not going to kill, but going to do the good help, good amount of damage. Puts him in a great position to close it out.
Nice.
Late jump. Trying to get him to press a button into the frame trap. It will go, and RINO's up 2.
Mad respect to the winner. Winner.
It has been the RINO show so far in grand finals, even with the whip. I want to play, RINO says.
Select order.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Peggy tried to mind game him.
It's about to be a party up in here.
Go into order select. Pick the same order, but so has RINO. I don't think he actually cares at this point. I think he just wants to play.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
One more for RINO. 3 more for Peggy. Let's see if it's possible.
Yeah, the reverse 3-0. Then we go crazy. Never mind. The anti-air command grab. Your mental might be cooked.
It's tough, man. I'm telling you, playing against RINO is taxing.
Especially if he has the wolf VTuber avatar. How do you beat that, bro? Like, Lokof is already a watermelon with big lips. Nice. That's a great open up, though. We're starting strong. Get some Oki. Nice 2C. We're out.
Yeah, good position.
Dead.
Finally got him to sit still for a second longer, and it'll be enough with the command grab. Peggy, I think, feels like for the first time, like a lead to work with.
Ready? Go!
Nice. Extending the lead a bit farther. Nice and firm. It's such a good space for Shermie to operate in, especially with that 2C being such a threat.
I like the redash after the close D. The plus frames, how did RINO know that the reversal command grab was coming? I have no idea, but spend the level 1. Get this character out of here.
You gotta think that maybe there was that one other time where Peggy slipped in the command grab in that situation. Similar, but not exact situation. I think RINO's kept it in mind ever since.
Oh! No, the DP win!
No! That sucks. You're in the air. You're supposed to get hit by my DP.
Oh, you're supposed to be dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Nah, sample approval, not enough to kill, just short. Guess for game though, Chip is still very scary. Doesn't go for the plus range, but gets the throw punish.
This is match point for player 1.
It's so tough. You want to fidget in that situation because it's an air flip, but you can't.
Ready? Go!
Whoa! Yo, Peggy.
Gutsy throw. Peggy trying to chase down that backdash. This time RINO just down backing.
Speaking of down back, the Abari 6B.
Yeah, he's so good with it.
Stand
Nice.
CD connects, the full combo push to the corner with the super.
Safe jump. One more time.
Not enough to kill. Gets her game though. Overhead cross up. It's all scary. The frame trap is even scarier. And 6-0 grand finals. RINO is your KOFXV victor here on this Saturday.
As fast as he could do it from loser's side, but he certainly did do it.